Hello Bestseller crew, Steve with Author Assistance and Viva Purpose, and today I've got another tip for you. We're going to talk a little bit about doing premier social media broadcasting videos such as this. So I'm going to give you a few tips to help make your videos a little bit better, a little bit easier, and look a little bit more presentable. Okay, so tip number one, make sure your phone is landscape. Okay, that's this direction right here, a rectangle. Let me show you why. Hold on one moment. So this is what it looks like if you go portrait, right? Nice and tall, but we got all this black area on both sides of the screen. Nobody wants to look at that, right? They want to see the full screen filled with what's going on. Okay, so that's tip number one, is turn your phone sideways when you are filming. Okay, make sure it is landscape, not portrait. Okay, tip number one. Let me get you back the right way, one moment. All right, that's better. Now we're back. See, you can see the full screen. Much better picture. All right, tip number two. Get yourself a tripod, something that you can use, or find a way to set your camera up, your phone usually, to make sure that you can have your hands free. So you can talk and things can go on, and you don't have to worry about trying to hold your hand, and people don't get your arm in there as you're giving the video, right? So try and get yourself something to hold the camera for you. Okay, so that's tip number two. Tip number three is it doesn't really matter too much for most of your streaming and stuff to have a high quality camera. If you notice, most of the professionals out there that are really influencers on social media, be it YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, doesn't matter, most of them are using their phone. Why? Because it's easily accessible, it's easy to record on, you have it with you all the time, and you can capture those moments, especially if you're going to do something in the action while you're doing it, right? Something that's happening, which is a lot easier than trying to come up with content. What am I going to talk about? Well, just film your... Much of the time, your fans just want to see what's going on. They want to know you're a normal person too. They want to get the behind the scenes, what makes you tick, why do you write the way you write, and all of your quirky little things. Which brings me to number four. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't try too hard. Okay, chances are you have something of value, something that you can offer them, and they're going to be engaged because they're a fan. They love you. They want to know more about you. Okay, so don't overthink it. You can try and come up with an elaborate script. Don't worry about it, okay? If you make mistakes, just keep going. Sometimes you can clip them out. Sometimes you can start again. Other times, it just shows you're normal, you're natural, you're human, okay? So just keep rolling with it. It gives your viewers a little bit more sense of, hey, you're a human person. You are just like them. They're probably not perfect personalities either. And also remember, you're an author, and you can always make that clear of, hey, look, I'm an author, I'm not an actor, so this is probably going to be a little bit rough, but hey, we're going to go with it anyway, and this is me, all right? So that's number four. Okay, number five. What are you going to talk about? Okay, so we just talked about going through and just filming your life as you go. Other things you can do is tell more about your book. What inspired your book? What's the backstory to it? Where are you going with it? Will there be a sequel? Oh, the wind's trying to blow over my tripod, see? These things just happen. All right, so talk about your book. Where did you come up with the idea? What is the purpose of it? What are you hoping your readers will gain or accomplish through reading your book? Now, if you have a novel, talk about how you just really hope that they get a break from their day-to-day. Hey, check out chapter 5. This one really talks about where the main character was facing this challenge or that challenge, and they were able to make it through. Today you may be struggling. Chapter 5 might help you get through. Okay, so that's one way. If it's a how-to, talk about how those special tips, how this one thing in chapter 7 really changed the whole process for me. It made things so much easier. Whatever it is, try and draw attention back to your book or give people the behind the scenes. Hey, I remember when that event happened. I remember when I first tried to develop this process and these struggles went through. I wasn't able to capture that into the book. It didn't flow, but let me give you a little behind the scenes. Okay, these are all the types of things that you can talk about. The other thing is make sure you're engaging with your audience and ask them, hey, give me some feedback. What do you guys want to hear about? Have you dealt with this issue or that issue? What's your favorite character? Do you understand or relate to these characters? Or if it is a how-to book or whatever, what challenges have you had with this problem or that problem? Have you tried this solution and did it work out better than what you tried before? Okay. Find ways to ask questions to get that conversation started with your readers. Give them an excuse to jump into the comments, okay? So that's today. These are some content feeding for your news feed, for your social media, primarily probably Facebook premieres, things like that. We've talked about the importance of streaks and maintaining consistency in your posting. So keep doing that, keep at it, find new creative ways. Get yourself a tripod or some way of holding your phone. Some people have those like pop sockets, those work, and you can maybe put it on a shelf or something. That way you have your hands free, you can walk around, you can dance around. You can be crazy. People just want to see you're human, okay? And that was another one, you're human. All right, so give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if it helped you. Are you struggling with these things? Are you overthinking it? Are you trying to hold the camera too much or using the excuse of not having the right equipment? What is going on with you? What are you having troubles with your premieres, with your feeds? Give us some feedback. Let us know what's going on, all right? Make sure you give us a like and a follow, and check the comments down below. We've got some good deals for you, some specials and different things like that. So make sure you look down below at the comments and see what we've got for you. Hope it helped, and we'll see you in the next video.